What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, and today we are going to revisit The Last of Us Part 1 on the secondary computer here, because even that couldn't get a constant 60 everywhere, at least not maxed out, which is how someone with a computer like this would want to play a game like that, you know, pretty much close to it anyway. But in any case, before we hop into the game and look at the settings or any of that, let's quickly go over the specs for anybody who's just watching these videos for the first time or just watching just this one, which is mostly what this is for. But anyway, let's go over the specs real quick. We got 5800X3D. It is undervolted by -25 on all the cores right now. I'm gonna try and see if 30 is stable. I've been working my way up. I started at -15 and I've just been working my way up in the background, and then I got all the way up to about 25, and then I was like, all right, well, I gotta start making videos, so there you go. But 25 is totally stable. Anyway, then we got ourselves a RTX 3090 Founders Edition, which is overclocked a little bit on the memory and the core. Then we got ourselves an AsRock Taichi X570 motherboard with 32 gigs of 3600 megahertz DDR4 memory sticks, and it is CL14 and dual rank. I don't think that really helps that much with a cache processor like the X3D chips, but I'm sure it helps a teeny tiny bit. Just nothing like it does on the normal 5000 chips. It really helps a lot on those. Anyway, then we got ourselves a EK360 all-in-one basic, all-in-one cooler, cooling that 5800X3D, and then we have a 1000 watt Corsair power supply. It's a gold rated one. It's an RM1000, which makes sense since it's 1000 watts. Then we got ourselves an Alienware 34-inch ultra wide monitor. It is an IPS screen. It only has G.Sync, no FreeSync, and it doesn't have HDR either. So it's pretty decent, but it's nothing to write home about in today's badass monitors. But it's still probably at the top of mid-range to bottom of high-end. That's where I would place it. So if you're still happy with yours, don't run out and get a new one. Me, I'm going to soon, just cause. Figure why not? It's been a while. Probably gonna upgrade the secondary computer screen too, so I can make it FreeSync, or at least one that does both. I like ones that do both. That way I'm not limited, you know? Anyway, and now that we got out of that way, it took a little longer than normal, but I haven't done this computer in a while, so kind of running over my words a little. Anyway, to the settings. Let's go through these settings just real quick here on the secondary computer before we hop into the game. So as you can see, we are at the 3440 by 1440p setting. We're not at any kind of FSR. We don't have anything lowering the resolution. We've got this thing, I believe, maxed out. And if I see something not maxed out on our way down, we'll crank it up. All right, and with that, let's go jump into the game. Here we are at the beginning of the game here. This is one of the hardest parts I saw in the game to run. Even though it's pretty short, but and this is, I believe, one of the spots where it does drop under 60 here and there. But we'll have to wait and see.
I'm here, baby. I'm here. Come on, give me your hand.
But so far, so good.
My leg hurts.
How bad?
Pretty bad.
We're gonna need to run. God. Keep us safe. Come on, baby. Now hold on tight.
Okay.
All right, let's run and run and run.
Daddy, I'm scared.
Just keep your eyes closed, honey. Joel, watch out!
Shit, yeah, we gotta watch out. Otherwise, we will get eaten. All right. Didn't drop under 60 there, but while I was standing there, I hit this guy's daughter's head into a stop sign.
We're gonna get out of this. I promise.
All right, this is another spot that would drop frames like crazy. Seems like it did all right there, though.
There's too many of them.
All right, let's go through the alley. Uh-oh. And boom.
He's dead. God damn it. We're almost there. We're almost there, baby. They're getting through the fence.
Yes, they are.
Keep going. Find a way out of here. Come on. Go. Move it. Get to the highway. Go. You got Sarah. I can outrun him.
Uncle Tommy?
I will meet you there. Hurry.
Daddy, we can't leave him.
Well, we got no choice, so we're gonna.
We're almost there.
They're getting closer. Dad?
But seems like we did pretty damn good in the FPS department. And with that, we can move on to the next part. Here we are in the city now. This is another decently hard to run spot that I remember. So I figured we would do this just like we did on the other systems.
Attention. Citizens are required to carry a current ID at all times. Compliance with all city personnel is mandatory.
Look at that. Ration line hasn't opened yet.
Nope, it sure hasn't. Not a soul over there. Well, I guess they are over there. They're saying how much longer, but I didn't even see nobody waiting. Damn.
Seems like more people are getting infected.
Sure does.
People are sneaking out.
I gotta sell new papers. They shouldn't give us any static up there. This Blake,
Better not give us no static.
Drive on through. You see your IDs. There you go.
There you go. Fresh IDs just for you, sir.
Got the day off. Visiting a friend. All right. Move on through. Thanks.
Think again.
Out of here, Tom! Close it off! Fireflies! Fucking shoot 'em! They're running!
come on, let's get out.
All right, yeah. Before I get shot. We don't all get shot.
Civilians must clear the surrounding area immediately. Attention. Checkpoint 5 is now closed until further notice.
Come on.
All civilians must clear the surrounding area immediately.
So much for the
All
easy
right.
route.
Time to heal up.
All right. They're gonna close all the checkpoints. We're gonna have to go around the outside.
Outside the wall.
Or we could just let Robert go.
Cute.
Hey, Tess, you see that shit?
I was there. Hey, how's the east tunnel looking?
It's clear. I just used it. No patrols. And where are you off to?
Gonna pay Robert a visit?
You too?
Who else is looking for him?
Marlene? She's been asking around, trying to find him.
Marlene? What do the Fireflies need with Robert?
You think she'd tell me?
Well, what did you tell her?
The truth. I got no idea where he's hiding.
Good man. Hey, you stay out of trouble, all right? Military's gonna be out in force soon.
Yeah, see you around.
Down the old hallway we go.
What do you make of that?
I don't like it. We better find him before the Fireflies do.
This is us.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Shit's stirring up out there. How we looking
It
over
sure
here?
is.
It's been quiet. No signs of military or infected.
That's what I like to hear.
All right, though. Let's go ahead and we'll move along. Now we are outside, so let's get a little bit of some gameplay out here, too. Oh, we dropped all the way to 62 there for a second.
It's like we're on a
Wonder if this was a spot, another spot that drops under 60.
Got your ways.
Very reflective-y. Alright, I remember on my laptop it dropped under 60 a little in here, so maybe let's go see if this one does too. So far, no. Almost. It went to 60 on the dot, but it didn't drop under. Alright, let's go grab that good old-fashioned ladder.
Where's the ladder?
Well, it's got to be around here somewhere.
Great, bring it over.
Gotta bring it over. And then we can get on up.
Ladies first.
Lady, you must be thinking of someone else.
Alright.
It's all relative.
This way.
Alright. Let's pick this good old thing up.
Down through here.
Oh, down through there. Alright, yes ma'am.
You think Robert's still got our guns?
For his sake, he better.
Look, once
He
we get
damn
our
well
merchandise
better.
out, It should be easy to unload.
Well, speaking of merchandise, when's that next shipment due?
We're meeting Bill next month. More pills, lots of ammo. Supposedly.
Yeah, well, he always shows up with something. Should keep us busy for a while.
Alright.
Hold up.
I believe there's spores. Yep, this is the spore spot. I did remember correctly. Alright, so. Why don't we actually go down here a little bit farther? And we'll go into that door, I think. And then I'll go and switch over to camera once we go in here.
Hell are all these
Look around a little teeny
Place
bit.
was clear last time.
Coming out of something. Stay alert.
Anyway, though, let's go move on to camera. Well, alright, guys. Let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay now.
There's our culprit.
Body's not that old. Better keep your eyes and ears open.
Yes, we had damn well better.
Should be able to fit through here.
You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful.
Well, you do gotta be careful in fucking structures like this.
Easy.
They do love to collapse.
Watch it, watch it.
Oh, holy shit. It's that guy again.
Master broke.
Poor bastard.
Okay. Let's go on in here. If I remember correctly, there's some zombie trouble. Yep, you die now. And then we can cruise right past the other ones. Alright. Out of that damn place. Don't need that on now. Oh, see, we dropped down to 57 there for a quick second.
That's the one thing
I figured we were still going to drop every once in a while.
small city.
But
Don't you
for the
have to
most
give
part,
us
this
some
thing is
air
over
pressure?
60.
Hey, They weren't expired. That'd be a good idea.
This is actually about the same FPS as on the laptop around this area. Funny enough.
Here. Cover the entrance.
I got it.
Damn it. Plank fell down.
Carry the plank.
Here, pass it to me.
And alright, I think that's plenty of camera recorded gameplay, so let's go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for The Last of Us Part 1 on the secondary computer here, and it handled it pretty damn good. There were a couple spots where we dropped under 60, but for the most part we were almost 100% 60, way plus 60. I think we were mostly in the 70s to 80s from the most of the looks of it, which is plenty for a game like that, at least in my personal opinion. Everybody's different, but in any case, now we can go and finish up with the main computer. So I'm very excited to see how that one does now with all the updates. I believe that one always stayed above 60. Now I remember, yeah, I think the lowest I ever saw was like 74 or something like that before. But in any case, that is all I got for you guys for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.